Trump just ended his Father's Day by launching into deranged Twitter attack on the FBI. It's almost the end of Father's Day, so naturally the President of the United States is tweeting about how appreciative he is of his large family attacking the free press and complaining about the Mueller investigation like a completely innocent person does. After a mostly silent day from the President, who spent his afternoon golfing instead of working, as he'd promised Fox News on Friday. Now that those 18 holes are behind him, he opened up his 19th, his mouth, which he chose to spill all over Twitter. Why was the FBI giving so much information to the fake news media? He began, in spite of the rest of the internet spending all day Sunday advocating for an end to Trump's policy of separating children from their parents at the border. They are not supposed to be doing that, and knowing the enemy of the people, fake news, they put their own spin on it. Truth doesn't matter to them, he finished, marking one of his most vicious attacks on the free press to date. Calling the living iteration of the First Amendment the enemy of the people while maintaining mute silence on your own policy of ripping families apart on Father's Day is the official final nail. There is a fascist in the White House. Hitler Jr. continued his attack on American democracy 15 minutes later when he went after FBI agent Peter Strzok. Why was the FBI sick loser, Peter Strzok, working on the totally discredited Mueller team of 13 angry and conflicted Democrats sick, when Strzok was giving crooked Hillary a free pass yet telling his lover lawyer sick that will stop Trump from becoming president? Witch hunt, he rambles. After another 10 minutes, Trump dropped the witch hunt cries and almost properly acknowledged the kids he has locked in tents and cages. Almost. Since word of Trump's barbaric border policies has become mainstream news, he and his cronies have continuously tried to propagate the narrative that somehow, the minority party in all three branches of government, the Democrats, are responsible for this heinous practice. The excuse holds little water, so Trump rarely tries to defend it. Rather, he tends to steamroll the conversation and move on to his next talking point. His third tweet of the day seems to be the digital manifestation of that. The Democrats should get together with their Republican counterparts and work something out on border security and safety. He tweets, making absolutely no mention of his particularly disgusting policy. Don't wait until after the election because you are going to lose. But of course, it didn't stop there. Just when the witch hunt tweets seemed to be coming to an end, Trump decided it was time to quote Trey Gowdy, the most trustworthy person ever to grace the planet, the highest level of bias I've ever witnessed in any law enforcement officer. Trump tweets, attributing the quote to attorney Trey Gowdy, referring to Peter Strzok from 2 tweets prior. Also remember that they all worked for slippery James Comey, he adds, dubbing Comey with a fresh new nickname, and that Comey is best friends with Robert Mueller. A really sick deal, isn't it? The only sick deal is the one the American people got stuck with as of January 20, 2017. Surely, this won't be the end of his night's tantrum, but in the midst of his conspiracy tweets, can he at least pretend to like his kids today? Tucker Carlson is going to need something to cover on his show tonight.